we have conflicting information with the central, with the division, charter schools division. There we go. She just mentioned, Ms. Lee just mentioned that we just borrowed $600,000. I don't know where that's coming from. But the case is that all, for example, all payrolls goes through to the central office. And so what that means is that, monies get moved around every which way. Currently the elementary school owes the high school about, I think it's about $300,000. So there's monies going back and forth all the time. The board itself has set limits on how much we could borrow from each other. We do this because it's cheap. It's a cheap way to move money around. So we definitely never want to do factoring, because that's something that the board, actually the charter schools division, looks down on, and we don't do it. I've showed you a slide where the organizational numbers are strong. We are 4.6 as an organization in the black, $4.6 million in the black. And every single one of our schools is also in the black. There is no red ink except for the central office, which is a $61,000, negligible dollar amount that, that will be taken care of next year. And this is why I believe the charter schools division has seen that, our numbers will be strong. Within the next 2 years. One of the things we saw the conditions, and hands down, without hesitation, we know we could meet those numbers, because the organization is strong. So, it's interesting to me that we have some sort of conflicting numbers somewhere. And, again, we're showing positive numbers. Our finances are strong, and we're moving forward. We're moving forward. So, I don't know where that's coming from.
Could Ms. Lee explain the $600,000? I really don't like when people doubt people on the board meeting. So
Yeah.
could Ms. Lee explain the $600,000? That's a very rude thing to do. Go ahead, Ms. Lee.
The amount that I saw the Prepa Tec Los Angeles High owed to the Academia Moderna was based on their October 31st financial reports provided to us. And the number Prepa Tec just showed, we could not rely on that yet because it has not been realized, or it's not what is reflected in the 1920 audit actual. And I don't know if you have submitted your first interim, but because we are not your authorizer at this time, so we don't have that firsthand information. So maybe if we have your first interim financial report for 2021, maybe we can verify that. But according to the latest financial report that we have from 1920 on audit actual, you did have a negative net assets close to 500,000. That's all I can say.
My apologies if I came off very negative. It's just, I showed you a slide with our numbers, and they were not taken into consideration. But I believe we're still strong. Our numbers are strong. Do we have a plan to move forward? Obviously we do. And the numbers are the numbers. We can't get away from that.
So we can only rely on the actual numbers when it occurs.
And I find it a little disturbing that somehow or another they're talking about money just moving in all directions within these schools. That's not how that financing is supposed to work. It's school by school. And if you get money from another school, you need to show it in your interim reports to CSD. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
Yes, in normal, this school is authorized by the state So
Oh, I
the
see.
authorizer, however, we're basing on the latest information we have. I understand the school has made its presentation. We stand by our numbers, and I understand the school stands by it maybe the latest information it has that hasn't yet been formalized.